Have you ever walked into a public restroom, glanced at the toilet, and noticed something slightly off? Not dirty, not broken, just different. The seat isn't a full oval like the one at home. Instead, it has an open front forming a distinct U shape. It's one of those small details most people never question. Yet it appears almost everywhere, from airports to malls to schools. And like many everyday designs, there's a surprisingly practical story behind it. Today we will uncover why public toilet seats are shaped the way they are, and what that design reveals about hygiene, safety, and human behavior, right here on History of Simple Things. At first glance, the U-shaped toilet seat might seem like a strange or even incomplete design. After all, wouldn't a full, closed oval be more comfortable? That's what we're used to at home. But public restrooms follow a different set of priorities, ones that go beyond comfort and lean heavily towards sanitation, accessibility, and ease of maintenance. The shape isn't random. In fact, it's the result of decades of health standards and practical problem solving. One of the main reasons for the open front design is hygiene. Public restrooms are used by hundreds, sometimes thousands of people every day. With that kind of traffic, minimizing contact becomes essential. The gap at the front of the seat reduces the likelihood of direct contact between the user's body and the seat itself, particularly in sensitive areas. This small opening helps prevent accidental touching, which in turn lowers the risk of transferring bacteria or germs from one user to another. It's a subtle feature, but it makes a difference. In a full oval seat, there's a higher chance that skin might come into contact with the front portion, especially depending on posture or movement. By removing that section entirely, the design eliminates the problem rather than trying to manage it. It's a simple solution that reflects a broader principle in public health. Sometimes the best way to reduce risk is to remove the opportunity for it altogether. Another important factor is cleanliness, specifically making it easier to keep the toilet seat clean between uses. Public restrooms aren't cleaned after every single person, so the design has to help maintain a basic level of hygiene even in between cleanings. The open front allows for easier wiping and reduces areas where dirt, moisture, or residue can accumulate. Custodial staff can clean more quickly and effectively, which is crucial in high-traffic environments where time and efficiency matter. But the benefits don't stop there. The U-shape also plays a role in reducing mess, particularly for users who may not sit down fully. In many public restrooms, some people choose to hover instead of sitting, especially if they're concerned about cleanliness. While this behavior can actually make things messier, the open front design helps mitigate some of the potential issues by providing extra space and reducing the chance of contact with the seat. There's also a consideration for different body types and needs. The open front design offers a bit more flexibility and accessibility, especially for people with certain mobility challenges. It can make positioning easier and more comfortable in situations where a fully enclosed seat might feel restrictive. While it may not seem like a major difference, small design choices like this can have a meaningful impact on usability for a wide range of people. Interestingly, this design isn't just a suggestion. It's actually part of official guidelines in some places. In the United States, for example, Plumbing standards have long recommended or required open-front toilet seats in public restrooms, except in certain cases like private stalls or residential settings. These guidelines were developed with input from health experts and industry professionals, all aiming to create safer and more sanitary public facilities. Of course, not every country follows the exact same standards. In some parts of the world, you might still find fully closed seats in public restrooms or even entirely different types of toilets altogether. Cultural preferences, infrastructure, and local regulations all play a role in shaping restroom design. But where the U-shaped seat is used, it's almost always for the same core reasons: hygiene, efficiency, and practicality. There's also a psychological aspect to consider. Public restrooms can already feel uncomfortable or awkward for many people. The design of the space, including the fixtures, can influence how people perceive cleanliness and safety. A seat that appears more open and less enclosing can subconsciously signal that it's designed to minimize contact and reduce risk. Even if users aren't actively thinking about it, the design can make the experience feel slightly more hygienic. It's worth noting that while the U-shaped seat helps reduce contact, it doesn't make a toilet completely germ-free. Public restrooms are still environments where bacteria are present, and good hygiene practices, like washing your hands thoroughly, remain essential. The design is just one layer of protection, working alongside cleaning routines and user behavior to create a safer overall experience. So the next time you walk into a public restroom and see that familiar U-shaped seat, you might pause for a moment and see it differently. It's not incomplete, it's intentional. Every curve, every gap, every detail serves a purpose. It's a small reminder that even the most ordinary designs often have a story behind them, shaped by the needs and behaviors of the people who use them every day. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.